Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. Wanted to bring one. This one is actually going to be going live in 17 hours, 18 minutes, and 18, 17, 16 seconds. I wanted to get this video out sooner, but unfortunately it's just been super busy. But this one's called Dopewarz. It's a little game where it's kind of like 8-bit. I don't know if you guys remember, maybe I'll be aging myself here, but back in the day in school, we actually used to have a graphing calculator, and you can actually download games onto it and such. And one of the games was like this silly game where you could like sell dope and drugs and things of that nature and earn money. Obviously, you didn't actually get money, but it was a fun little game to play. And this is kind of harkening back to that. It is a 8-bit game built on the metaverse on blockchain. In its purposes, you have different players and different NFTs, and there's going to be land sales and things, and those lands you can actually build on and make it more appealing to drug dealers and things, and then you're trying to sell those drugs to other people. But in this game, because it's on blockchain, because it's NFT and play as you earn, or deal to earn as they call it, you'll actually be earning real world currency. In particular, the main token is this one up here, if you can see it, $drug. It's actually going to be a dual token system, though. It's within the white paper, which I went through earlier, as you guys know, but I don't like boring you with those types of things. But the white paper goes in detail. The two tokens, we'll jump down here. One of them is called, oh, here it is, I'm sorry. One is called drug, $drug. One's called dirty dollars. So what is it? Dirty dollars is going to be uncapped token that you use to develop your drug operations, and you earn it by buying and selling drugs, looting other players, and kind of just being a thug overall. What does it mean when it's uncapped? It means that this is just going to keep generating token. Some people don't like uncapped tokens. In this particular use case, and the fact that they have all these burning mechanisms is actually good. And the reason being is because if you start getting mass adoption, you can't have a finite number of these things. You need this to be produced in real time as people are playing and buying and that type of thing. But you're also going to need a burning mechanism that will still try and keep that in check. What does that mean? It means that as people are buying, as people are maintaining their facilities, as people are buying dope, upgrading and customizing, all these different things, that's actually going to burn this. So even though it is an uncapped token, in this particular use case, because it's going to be utilized in so many different manners within the game, and it allows for expansion of players coming on. I mean, imagine it in this way: dirty dollars. You make 1 million dirty dollars. Well, let's say, for instance, this thing just blows up and you get 1 million users. Not everybody's going to have one dirty dollar. You actually need a way for them to get that income, and then you're going to start dealing with 0.00001 and yada yada. Which you don't want that in a particular game. What you want is whole amounts. I'm imagining that's what they're going to be doing here. So as you purchase things, it's not going to be like, oh, you can purchase or you can upgrade for 0.0003. And that doesn't make sense. They'll probably just have it as a set value of dirty dollars. So the other particular token they're going to be doing, this is the one that's going to be launching here pretty soon. It's $drug. Purchase on ZBlock is going to be available to play. And that's where this timer is counting down to, if I'm not mistaken. So this 17 hours, this is where the IDO is going live. And that IDO is actually going to be for the drugs token, if I'm not mistaken. So this particular token, so this is going to be more of your DAO. This is going to be those who hold it can help shape the future of the game, giving feedback and things. This is also the one I believe you're going to be able to stake. Yes, right here. Players can stake drug by locking a certain amount of the currency in the bank. By staking, players earn extra dope dollars token and drug, land improvement awards, and etc. So that is the two token system. I think in this particular case, it's going to be utilized pretty well. There's a lot of AMAs out there that will go into it. This is the allocation. So obviously there's going to be staking, play to earn, development and marketing, liquidity, airdrops, all the usual stuff that you would typically see. And as usual, I'd like to know how long are things going to be locked up for and all that kind of stuff. So when you go into this, where was it? Was it this one? Treasury available. No, I'm looking for the Oh, got cut off here. But in essence, you want to know, is it going to be locked up? You don't want the people who own this. In fact, here it is, core team. There we go. Locked up for 12 months, followed by an 18-month vesting schedule. So you're looking at 2 years, just over 2 years before the team actually gets any percentage of what they have at this point, which is good. That's exactly what you want, because you want them in the long haul and you want them developing for that period of time. So there's usual seed tokens and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, the IDO, this is where it's going to launch. It's going to be at 3 cents. So even the pre-seed is half of that. So what does the pre-seed get released? I don't see it on here. We'll have to find out. But usually these ones I'll have to try and dig into it a little bit. I read it or somewhere else. I just don't remember where it is on this white paper. But these are typically locked in for a particular period of time as well. So that is kind of the basics. The gameplay itself, so there's going to be dealers, bodyguards, enforcers, and specialists. These are NFTs that you get, and NFTs will represent players. They'll represent land. They'll represent factories. You can upgrade them, all those types of stuff. And you're going to need that drug token in order to upgrade, purchase, and do other things within the game itself. The cities themselves, this is a breakdown, and I believe all of these little plots of land are going to be NFTs that you'll be able to purchase. And again, I know it looks silly, but it's actually their kind of view is that they want it to be 8-bit. Zoomed in blocks, so within each city, here are the blocks that you can then start building onto the buildings and things of that nature. You are going to need supplies to build your drugs and things. You're going to want to create demand for drugs, and that's where you can actually, if you're owning a piece of land, you can actually set it up to be appealing for the drug dealers versus the law enforcements and things of that nature. Law enforcements, I don't know if you're actually able to be a law enforcement. I actually didn't read into that. As you sell drugs, there's a chance the dealers you may get caught by the police. So this looks like something that's just going to be computer run, actually. But anyways, so this is Dopewarz. It is Dopewarz.io. Launch 17 hours. So we're looking at tomorrow. NFT, which we know NFT is all the rage right now. It's already made a ton of partnerships. Within the partnerships, you're going to have a bunch of IDO launches. Once it launches, I believe they actually already have a demo game to play. I didn't have time to dig into it right now just because I want to get this video out so anybody who watches my channel has a chance to get into the Discord and start looking around. It is play to earn. Dual token system, and I think that's about as much as I can sum up at the moment. But this, I think it's going to be fun. Honestly, I think it's going to go back to the nostalgia. A lot of people used to play these kinds of things in the past. I like the 8-bit concept. I like the simplicity to it. It's going to be complex, but it's also got a simplicity to it where you're basically just trying to buy, sell drugs, avoid the cops, and it makes it fun. So, all right, guys, that's about as far as I'm going to get for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, go to their website here. There is a Discord. There is Twitter. Follow along. I'll keep posting about them as well. And hopefully I can scoop some of this up in 17 hours and ride this train with you guys. As always, I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you think anybody's interested in crypto, or if you guys are interested in seeing anything particular, just drop me a link below and I'll be more than happy to dig into it and make a video. All right, guys, have a good night.